Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the world's steel capital in the city of Bridges, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and Acrisure Stadium. Today we continue on with John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend, and we have got a good one in store, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Visitors sideline, Bills head coach Sean McDermott. His guys are in the midst of a great run. Only one loss in their last 10 games. On the other side, Steeler head coach Mike Tomlin. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That good for 22 and a first down.
That's good for a Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing is Rodgers. They'll get this complete to Calvin Austin. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Steelers.
Rodgers now to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. And here, Charles, is a look at the inactive, some of the guys that are out today due to injury.
Yeah, and this is where the preseason work comes into play for some of those backups. It's not just them getting some experience on the field, but preparing each week in practice as if they were going to play. And when you have guys like that on your team, you've got a chance for success when the injury bug hits.
They got to get it to the 21 here on third down. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And he's going to go down. They sack it back right around the 30. And Oliver in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 for him now on the year. So on fourth down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. This will be spotted at the 37, so it's a 47-yard attempt. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it down from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
Out comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback at 6'5". That's Josh Allen.
And he's had such a sensational season to this point, leading the NFL in passing yards. He's been helped out a lot by an outstanding set of receivers, and he's quick to give them credit. But I think even they would tell you that he's the guy that makes this offense go.
Allen going to throw. Over the middle, the catch by Coleman. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7, past the 30 to the 32. Moore, the man in motion. Here's Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
9 yards. That's good for a Bills first down.
On play action, Allen. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
The tackle made back at the 39-yard line.
Now Allen. He finds his man, complete. That's Norris. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Bills passing game, getting him down the field. They've got another first down.
If you don't agree, ask the script on your big 5 ear. You already know. Already know how it go. Already know I got on go. Money calling, got to go.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. It's Norris. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 7 yards left for 2nd down. Ball at the 10. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now this time, Allen will throw. Touchdown, Bills! Dalton Kincaid, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bills have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Zuerlein good with a PAT. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And after the field goal last time, see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
First down.
Running left, it's Warren. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
7-yard pickup.
To throw, it's Rodgers. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 41.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
To throw is Rodgers. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Pat Freiermuth, 40 yards. And the Steelers are once again back in front.
I know this is a rough, rugged game played by really, really tough guys, but that throw, absolutely lovely. What a deep ball by the quarterback.
Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. What a weekend it has been already around the NFL. We had 3 great games on Thanksgiving, another one Friday in Philadelphia, and it's all part of the NFL salute to the legendary John Madden. This week's slate of games known as the John Madden Thanksgiving Celebration Weekend, and we at EA Sports salute the man we knew as Coach, who brought so much to this great holiday, so many smiles with his love of family, his love of football, and we miss him, no doubt. Gone, but certainly never. To the right side and intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And they'll have good field position here following the interception and a chance to build on their lead as they start with a 1st and 10. Now run straight ahead with Warren. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Rodgers. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Warren. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Steelers.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Completes it to Austin. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
A gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and
Rodgers to throw once more. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. T.J. Sanders with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week. We just saw their first one of this game.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
So now out comes this offense led by the quarterback as they take over once more. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 12 carries, 69 yards, and a touchdown.
Yeah, he could very well be on his way to a rushing title, but guess what? His offensive line, they're meeting separately because they want that rushing title as much as he does. They want to make sure they get him there.
And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Steelers' 28. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
A gain of 26 yards. 1st down, Buffalo.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Now a handoff up the middle. Morris. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great play there. That's rushing touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Bills have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. Well, they've done a pretty good job keeping him in check to that point, but he finally breaks off a nice run here and gets into the end zone.
And it just takes one, doesn't it, partner? That can undo a lot of good work that a defense has done to that point. You break off one right there, and everything suddenly looks bad for you.
Zuerlein connects on the extra point. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point. Here's the Bills kickoff unit out as they will send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Pittsburgh set to take over again on offense. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way we can even describe it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Oh, now a running play here with Smith. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 4.
Rodgers going to throw. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Rodgers pass. Intended.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball that coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. This offense making its way back out, led by their running back. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
1st down.
Under a minute to go, clock running, and a back-and-forth first quarter of play. They'll run on 1st down. It's Norris. And a good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. 79 yards rushing for him now in this one as he is closing in on 1,800 yards for the year. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 35-yard line.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2. As they've got it 2nd down and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Norris. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
No gain on the play. Leads to 3rd and
Allen now looks to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 12-yard line. 23 yards on the play.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
11 more yards. And the Bills 1st down.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
The Steelers 4-yard line.
They'll try again. And this time he'll run into a wall right at the 4-yard line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
To the air, Allen. And it's caught. Touchdown. Dawson Knox from 4 yards out as his guys are able to extend their lead. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead is up to 8. Here's the Bills kickoff unit out as they will send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Now it's Rodgers. Open man right side is Sharp. This offense so far on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. It's caught inside the 25. And he is down deep into Buffalo territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Oh, my goodness. I'll tell you what. 3rd down. All you're thinking is, what can we do to keep this drive going to get enough yardage to move the sticks? You're certainly not thinking about taking this one almost the length of the field, but that's exactly what happens here. What a play, and what a change of fortunes.
3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
Here's Rodgers to throw. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Throwing now is Rodgers. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up on 4th and goal from the 4. And the Bills' goal line stand is going to get them the football back. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And now their defense came through to the goal line stand, got them the ball back. See what they can do about putting a drive together. Wrong way to go.
They need to reward that defense. A goal line stand, they've got to make that stand up themselves, right? Give the defense a chance to catch their breath on the sidelines. At least get 2 first downs. 3 would be better. Change field position. Let them catch their breath.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. 4 yards the pickup. 1st down.
1st down, Bill.
To throw, it's Allen. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. From the 21, here's a 2nd down and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
Now Allen. Now they go screen. It's complete. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
1st down, Buffalo.
Quick throw here by Allen, complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
It's a gain for 21 yards. That's another Bills.
On 1st down, Norris. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing now is Allen. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
On 3rd down. It's Norris. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bills shaken up on the play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. Allen. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. It's Norris. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line. 96 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. Right back to him on 1st down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Here's Allen to throw it. And that is incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
And a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to the position we were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence, not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
This time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6. This 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4.
A handoff for Warren. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
That's good for a Steelers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47.
On the give, it's Warren. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left them no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
They'll run it, Warren. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11. Now Rodgers. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the 1st.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch, not much yardage afterwards.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it, and that'll make this an 8-point game. That was perfect. From distance, he steps up, knocks it right down Main Street.
And Main Street's celebrating right now with him, aren't they? I love the mechanics of the whole thing. Snap, hold, everything was right on target, and the blocking was perfect, and he executed so well.
The Bills offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half. He's putting up some big numbers already, and we have yet to reach halftime. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
2nd and 9. Here's Allen. Over the middle, the catch by Coleman. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Now Allen. Now he'll tuck this and run. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Allen going to throw. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. To throw on 2nd and 10. Allen. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Coleman. On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt. Jabril Peppers deep to receive. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And how about that for just running out the clock? And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This was the old NFL record distance for decades, a 63-yard attempt. And that is no good. Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Hope you all had a very happy Turkey Day indeed as we wrap up John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend. Let's roll. Our trip around the NFL starts now. In Nashville, the Titans at home to take on the Jags in the AFC South. And it's Travis Etienne. He'll find an opening and take it in, a 6-yard rushing touchdown. Meanwhile, let's check in on the Dolphins. They're playing host to the New Orleans Saints. And it's Tua, one of his 3 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Dolphins had to fight for this one, but they get the job done, 28-24 the final. One more to show you real quick. It's over in Tampa, the Buccaneers hosting the Arizona Cardinals. And this is Chris Godwin. He's so good working down the field, hauls this one in stride. A 43-yard touchdown.